out, bitch. Before I made meals, it was hoping I fail. Well, nigga, I'm popping out, bitch. Get in my stance, I still got your hoe in my pants like a pocket out, bitch. Stick to my plan, got plenty ammo in my van, I'm hopping out, bitch. They done got a nigga started, I ain't stopping now, bitch. Can't walk in my shoes, these crocodile, bitch. Fuck to you niggas, no blacking out, bitch. Fuck it, I'm blacking out, bitch. It's the type of shit that make a nigga hop behind the heater. Type of shit that make a nigga aim a chopper out the beamer. Used to be the underdog, now I'm rocking out arenas. Everything I touch is water, and I got about a liter. This is not an Aquafina, this PH3. Tell your offsprings I'm DAD, and your bitch say I'm her BAE. And I love it when she give me HEAD. She know I'ma kill that CAT. Bandana tie like PAC. I don't even get high off THC. I got a natural vibe at ADHD. I've been BAD since I was like 2. Nigga, I'm the truth. I put my life on it, I die in the booth. Could've touched me with a flying suit. Street nigga, but I still look fine in the suit. I'm the guy in the roof. I'm not a gang banger, they lying to you. I'm actually the guy that they hired to shoot. I've been dying to shoot. I don't like rules, I'm tired of rules. A presidential, that's how I introduce. Make one phone call, I fly in the troops. This a landmine, you gon' die if you move. Duck, duck, goose, nigga, I'm the goose. Duck, duck, goose, nigga, I'm the goose. And I ain't wanna do it, but that's what they asked for. Niggas asked for so much that I had to act poor. And I might just sleep on a Maybach floor. Got a safe big enough to put a fucking back door. Got a rape big enough to put a fucking RAV4. Way before I had a Lambo, used to push a RAV4. Record labels tell my demo, they were pushing fast forward. Now I made so much money that I'm starting to act bored. This shit get way too real, my nigga. You gon' fuck around and make me go to jail, my nigga. Shit, I say and I do what I feel, my nigga. Jordan Lucas ain't got no chill, my nigga. Atlantic got me back when I was starving. I was doing anything to get them niggas to put up the mills, my nigga. Want some niggas to be free, then I became the biggest independent artist in the motherfucking world, my nigga. I got stick-up kids with me, they need jobs. I put a sign on your chain and say, please rob. Please rob. It's a beehive. To beat me, you need a mob and you need God. Might need King Kong in the treetop. Couldn't even picture that with a screenshot. If Eve gave me the apple, I'd be Steve Jobs. Don't give me advice, go read the Wikipedia, huh? Swerving on them till I hit the fucking medium, huh? Speeding on them, I ain't talking about a speedier, huh? Ball on them, I ain't talking about leukemia, huh? I caught a body, I died in the booth. This a landmine, you gon' die if you move. Duck, duck, goose, nigga, I'm the goose. Duck, duck, goose, nigga, I'm the goose. Hold up.
Out your hand, nails fix, you the chip with it. I see that you done got cocky, throw a fit with it. I say, I bet you can't do it with some in you. Yeah, let it go, let it go. If I wanna, then let it go. Let it go, let it go. Don't wanna, then let it go. Let it go, let it go. If I wanna, then let it go. Let it go, let it go. If I started off trying to be a lover in a world full of lollipops. I am not just another sucker. I'm a man, I admit I was loving on her. Another man with some chips started touching on her. Feeling rolling on my eyes, I was dying inside. But I got myself together and I got my bag up. Now baby, you can have my number, welcome to the fan club. I'ma give you a little money when you do that love. Heart frozen in the summer, out of rubber bankrupt. I'ma drill you with some lumber while I grow your hair low. You know when daddy worked the muscle, give me all the stand up. Gotta get back to my hustle, then I pull my pants up. Let it go, let it go. If I wanna, then let it go. Let it go, let it go. Don't wanna, then let it go. Let it go, let it go. If I wanna, then let it go. Let it go, let it go. If I wanna, then let it go. Hey, party non-stop cause the cash got big. Her shorty got shot, that's why her now you laid in the hospital with a grandma now. You ain't gotta call the cops, just like God did. Same old with some brand new hips, still on her hand, y'all ain't got an attitude fix. Did a few tricks for some brand new kicks.
Yo, what's up, everyone? Happy Friday. Happy early Halloween. Last I talked about a lot of potential bearishness in the charts. Everything kind of looked a little sketchy as Bitcoin was below 60K on our Wednesday daily chart. We're going to go back and look at that. I want to talk about just a couple things that have clearly changed since then. Now we're back above 62K. A couple things that need to happen as this week comes to an end, what we need to see, especially on a weekly chart, just to even consider staying bullish. I'm going to go over Bitcoin, what it's done today. We actually had a pretty nice breakout. And then, as always, go over some alts, especially Ethereum. It looks like Ethereum's starting to take over the market share by storm. So with that said, if you're not already in, please join Discord. Discord's down below. Post a lot of different opinions. Any kind of questions you guys have, feel free to ping me or any of the trading mentors. I believe we're at like 20 trading mentors, so you get your questions answered no matter what. And then, as always, please like and subscribe if you like the content. I'd really appreciate it. Any kind of support, I'd really appreciate it again. I put a lot of time and effort in these streams and in my charts, and again, any kind of support would be awesome. So let's get into this. So I've been talking about the total chart for a couple weeks now, and originally I thought maybe we're looking at a double top. Now it's starting to look more like a cup and handle, and we already broke the neckline of the cup and handle. We have this big cup all the way down to almost $1 trillion, all the way back up to 2.44, take another dip for that handle piece, and now we're breaking back above. So this is very bullish. A cup and handle pattern in general is very bullish. An inverse cup and handle would be bearish. This is just a cup and handle, just a generalist example. It looks like that. So that's what we're having. Big note, if you are not in Discord, or even if you are in Discord, if you go to the Trading Basics portion of the Discord channel, there is a list of patterns, bullish and bearish. Some of them are the most popular, and I believe there's I did add like the percentage of the time they usually play out. I believe the most played out is head and shoulders and inverted head and shoulders. The whole list is there. Feel free to check it out. All right, but total, yeah, looking pretty bullish. Total, again, is Bitcoin and all the altcoins. So as Bitcoin is going up, this is expected. We know that in the bull market, Bitcoin runs first, then Ethereum, then small, large cap alts, and then shitcoins. So looking pretty solid total. Let's go to Total 2. Total 2, as I've said before, is Ethereum and the other alts excluding Bitcoin. So this is looking really bullish. We have a cup and handle. 2 days left in the week. I believe on Wednesday we were back below. This was getting a little scary for a little while, I'm not going to lie. Things weren't looking that great. That's why I had mentioned maybe this is a possibility of a fake out instead of a full-blown breakout, but it looks like we're broken out, especially with Bitcoin breaking out today, especially with Ethereum breaking out yesterday. This chart's looking really, really solid. So I would say that market share is starting to rotate back into Ethereum. I think Bitcoin's going to continue to go up, but Ethereum's really going to start taking over. I wouldn't say we're full-fledged Ethereum and alts just yet, but I think we're starting to get there. I think some of the money and some of the space is starting to get into Ethereum. We're going to go over Ethereum to Bitcoin dominance as well. Total 3. Total 3 is all the altcoins excluding Ethereum and then obviously excluding Bitcoin. So this is not quite broken out yet. Although I'd want it to break out now. I think it's a little early, and I think that's okay. We're seeing Bitcoin go up. We're seeing Ethereum starting to take share away from Bitcoin. And now the altcoins are starting to push up. This is a cup and handle if it breaks out. As always, again, cup and handle looks like this. So this is looking pretty solid, not going to lie. We're still kind of in this double top territory up here, but honestly, because Total 1 and Total 2 look the way they do, I think that Total 3 is going to follow. Again, we're still a little too early for a lot of alts to be popping off. I think a lot of alts haven't even popped off yet. We're going to go into that. I'm going to go into a list of alts today that really haven't moved at all. But yeah, let's look at Bitcoin. Let's look at some Bitcoin. So Bitcoin daily. Actually, look at weekly first. So Bitcoin weekly, this is what I wanted to talk about first. So we saw on Wednesday, sorry about that. We saw on Wednesday that we were actually below the 60K weekly support, which to me that was a pretty bad sign. That wasn't good. I had given a very bearish perspective from that point, but I had said let's wait until the weekends. We need to wait for a weekly close for confirmation, and this is why we wait for confirmation. Although we wicked down, I think the wick down got rid of a lot of the leverage longs. It got rid of a lot of the. I mean, I don't want to say it shook out the weak hands. We're kind of past that point. I don't know. It was a really weird wick down. But regardless, we're back above. We're looking pretty good now. So if we close this week above 60K, our next week I'm anticipating will be green. I think maybe this red and partially this downward wick was some cool off for the 2, 4, 12 hour in the daily chart. I could be wrong, but to me, that's what it seems like. It seems like we did need to cool off a little bit. We were up 50%, a little bit of a 10 to 15%. Breakdown was okay. But again, pay attention to this weekly chart. We need this weekly to close above 60K. We can't have this close below 60K. So Bitcoin 3-day, again, looking pretty good. We're back above the 60K weekly resistance. We actually broke out of this descending wedge. It's easier to see on the 4 hour. So once I get there, we'll get there. But yeah, looking pretty good on the 3-day. I had mentioned that this price action is looking pretty decent. We have volume going up as we're breaking up. Volume's pretty low on this breakdown. And I believe this next 3-day candle ends on the 31st. So we still have 2 days left. So this is pretty good. I'd like to see volume maybe get back up to in this range. That'd be really good. So daily. Daily, again, similar to the 3-day, looking pretty good. We're seeing a lot of volume spikes come in on these breakouts. On the breakdown, we saw less volume. I mean, not a whole lot of less between these 2 days, but this is a very volatile day. Yeah, overall, daily's still looking pretty bullish. So 4 hour. This is the chart I wanted to talk about, the spicy chart. So yesterday we had a lot of weirdness. Okay, and I feel bad for people that bought Bitcoin yesterday because what is this wick? I really thought we were going to see 55K at least, or at least 53K, anywhere in that 55 to 53K area. You know, this breakdown, we had rejected this line a couple different times. We broke down, rejected it again. Things were looking really, really weird. Now we've broken up. You know, I feel bad for people. It's like this market just doesn't care. It has no feelings. I mean, yeah, even if you put a stop loss below this, you would have gotten liquidated. Yeah, that's tough. You know, sometimes some things are out of your control. And factor. Yeah, I have $3 in a Bitcoin investment right now. What are the odds? It gives me 7 million% return. I don't know, man. Maybe if you catch the next Shiba Inu. We were talking about that earlier, weren't we? Yeah, I still can't believe that there is some kid that bought like $1,000 at the Sheeb like last year, and it's worth like $1.5 billion now. Like, that's absurd. I wish I was him. I don't even know, like, what do you do? What do you do when you're like 16 with $1.5 billion? I know what I would do. I don't know if I can say it out loud though. But yeah, back to this. I mean, this long wick, crazy stuff, but we bounced. Honestly, this bounce to me was pretty bullish. It showed that although there was a sell-off, it was bought up very quickly. Sell-offs in a bull market are bought up immediately, and that's what happened. We bought up immediately. We went up, rejected again. We kind of siphoned here. We still held the 60K area, and then we broke through it. This is a breakout. Now, granted, I would want to see us break above this level. This 63,000 level. I think we'll probably go up and touch it. We'll probably touch it, come back down, and then pull back up. This whole space allows alts to just moon. Anytime Bitcoin consolidates, it allows alts to just go. It gives them time to run. But ultimately, This is some nice consolidation in here, even up here. I mean, it's a big price range. You have about a 15% consolidation zone. This is still pretty good. This is a nice little pullback. It allowed some of our longer-term time frames to chill out. It allowed some of our shorter-term time frames to level out. Even the 12-hour, like, a lot of bullishness happening here. We've got MACD flattening out. We have a breakout. Close, I believe, is in 2 hours. So 2 hours from now, this could close, and that's a very bullish break. Again, I would want to see above 63K to really get the ball moving. Could we see a new all-time high this weekend? Yeah. But you guys have to remember, options expire this weekend, and things are going to get a little volatile. I don't think we're going to lose 60K, though. Or even if we get close, I think we're going to bounce off it. I think this is pretty good confirmation that we're pretty bullish on this breakout. Again, we could hit this, come back down, and make an inverted head and shoulders right there. Bullish pattern, bullish reversal pattern. That'd be perfect. That would allow alts like Ethereum, alts like, I guess, SHIB, alts like Link and Doge, anything that's really popped off recently to kind of cool off and then really moon once Bitcoin moves. So would like to see that. That'd be really nice. So let's just look at like a 1 hour real quick. Yeah, this is a little dicey in here. I'm not going to lie. We rejected it a bunch, and then we just broke. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes rejection doesn't always mean dump. So always have a plan in place and always stick with it no matter what, even if we're rejecting. So, all right, let's take a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum, for those of you guys who don't know, I posted this exact weekly chart. It might have you. Yeah, I posted this exact chart. And it's looking really solid. Actually, it was a daily chart. My apologies. So I posted this chart on Twitter. I had bought in this consolidation zone. As long as we didn't break this orange line, I thought we were pretty bullish. You know, we're very bullish now. We're actually right above all-time high or right at all-time high. If we get an all-time high close, that's incredible. The price action is starting to stair step up. I mean, it's still pretty low, but imagine what happens when some serious volume starts coming in. I mean, we're breaking everything. We're breaking resistances after resistances, and now we're almost to price discovery, or we're just now in price discovery. I'm pretty sure we're in price discovery. Could we come back down and test this 4,200 level? Absolutely. I wouldn't take that out of the question. UK for me, I got liquidated 4 times. I'll be using left leverage from now on. Don't use leverage. Don't. Guys, I'm going to tell you straight up, trading is a marathon, not a sprint. If you try to rush things and you try to use leverage, you're going to lose more, and it's going to take you longer to make gains. You know, if you're a very confident trader, you've got a really good strategy, you've made money in the past, go ahead and use leverage. I've never used leverage, and I've made it in this market. Okay, it took me 4 years to really make it. You know, yeah, was it 4 long years? Of course it was. But in anything in life, it's going to take hard work. And if you go ahead and start using leverage as a new trader or even a moderately experienced trader and you lose, like, you could get your whole account liquidated. Don't use leverage. Don't listen to the influencers that tell you to use leverage. Leverage is not the way to become a good trader. To get, like, getting rich quick, it never works. There is no get rich quick strategy. It doesn't work. Can you explain why the perpetual charts are different than my spot charts? Because the perpetual charts are based on futures, and I believe they don't have the weekly or the weekend price action or the week or the daily close either. I believe they're only like 9:30 to 4, like they follow the stock market, but I'm not too sure about that. Don't quote me. Yetsy, is it better to go through a broker, a bank, or a website for trading? Well, you can't go through a bank for crypto. A broker, I just use one of the crypto exchanges. Use like Coinbase Pro. I use Coinbase Pro. I used to use Binance US, but then that huge huge wick happened in a minute, and I left Binance US. I submitted a complaint, and they haven't even responded to me. So screw Binance US. I would not use an exchange that offers leverage at all. Don't use leverage. back to Ethereum. Ethereum's looking really, really solid. Really solid. Breakout after breakout. If we can close above all-time high, tomorrow's going to be a nutty day. Again, Ethereum's approaching price discovery. Things are about to get heated up. Let's see, like 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour. We had some really nice consolidation in here. Possible kind of like double bottom looking thing right here. And then the breakout on this 4,244 candle. That was really nice. That's where I ended up adding more to my long from this 39 like 4K level. This was a nice little breakout. Now we just keep pushing up. Could we come back and backtest this level? Absolutely. I don't think that's out of the question, but our daily can still run. I think our daily still has plenty of room to run at least $45, $46, maybe $4,700. And then a nice pullback to maybe 44 is definitely in play. What's up, Cheese? How's it going, man? Thanks for coming out, dog. All right, Ethereum to Bitcoin. So I wanted to talk about this. I spotted this double bottom on this, I want to say like a week ago. I thought this was really bullish. Just so you guys know, a double bottom. You have your left and your right bottom. We did close above it right here on the 23rd, and now we're pushing higher. Now this is starting to even look like an inverted head and shoulders. So we have our left shoulder, our head, and then we'll probably come back down while Bitcoin pumps, and then our right shoulder. So we'll probably do one of these. When this comes down like this, excellent time to load up on Ethereum. Excellent time. If we break this level right here, this 0.07 level, Ethereum's going to run. It is going to absolutely run. If we break this green line, again, Ethereum is going to run. Ethereum is looking really, really solid. Very, very bullish on Ethereum to Bitcoin, and very, very bullish just on the normal Ethereum chart. I really do think Ethereum is going to absolutely blow people's shorts off. Am I going to give you some crazy, like, Ethereum to 50K? Hell no. Hell no. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to make people FOMO and stuff, but I'm going to tell you that this chart looks very bullish. And, you know, I'm holding it, of course. If I'm not going to not hold something that I think is very bullish. So when I see a potential top, when I think we are topping, I will definitely let you guys know. But as for price predictions, my Ethereum price predictions are pretty conservative. I'm saying 8 to maybe 12K at the highest. At the height, I did see one for 18K yesterday, which could make sense, could not make sense. It just depends. But if Bitcoin doesn't break 100K, I don't see Ethereum really getting above 10K. Hate to ruin that fun for some of you guys, but I do think Ethereum's going to at least do a 2 to 2.5x, which is about 10K-ish range. So take what you want with that. All right, let's keep moving on. So I'm now going to talk about a couple of altcoins that I really think haven't popped off yet or are beginning to pop off. If you're in my Discord, you know I love ADA. ADA. Wow, I got completely liquidated out of my position like 3 days ago. But that's okay. I had originally drawn this symmetrical triangle. We broke down, but this is fine. This is perfectly fine. You know, I wasn't in with a crazy amount in my account, and now I got to buy lower. I actually got to buy at the $2 range, so I'm in about $2. I'm just a very, very small amount, even smaller than I was in the symmetrical triangle, because now we're seeing a descending wedge. So this price could come back up to here and then maybe come back down to this $1.88, $1.90 level and then shoot up. I think that's what's going to happen. ADA usually lags behind everything else in the bull market, so in all honesty, this coin hasn't popped up at all. It's actually just gone down. So if you're looking for something to invest in because you're in cash and you're like, oh, I missed the Bitcoin move, or oh, I missed the Ethereum move, or I missed the Doge move, or I missed the whatever. Okay, first of all, don't have fear of missing out. There are plenty of opportunities in this market to make money. But ADA is an opportunity that hasn't lifted off yet. ADA is the one, like the whole chart is flattening out. Everything here looks very, very good for a monumental rise up. We have a very bullish descending wedge forming on the daily, and I believe on the weekly. Yeah, even the weekly, like this is incredible price action. Like we're going down with a very low volume. I could see this absolutely running for sure. I could see this running maybe $5, $6, $7, $8. ADA is very much a low cap coin, so it's definitely going to do a higher gain than something like Ethereum, because Ethereum is 4K and ADA is $2. So, but that depends on people buying it. I don't want to get all of your heads too wrapped up in that, but yeah, I do think ADA is going to absolutely run. And when it does, I'm going to rub it in everyone's face, because I keep getting ADA is a stable coin in my Discord and I hate it. Nah, but I do think ADA is the opportunity if you didn't get into Bitcoin at 40K or Ethereum at 2.5 or 3K. This thing hasn't moved, and honestly, it's at a huge discount right now. All right, let's look at QNT. QNT looking like the ADA chart from a couple days ago. We actually had a false breakout, and then we broke back down to the symmetrical triangle. This is actually looking like a pretty good chart for an entry. We're right at support. I mean, I'm pretty sure we are pretty much right at support. A little bit above it, but man, if this bounces up, the risk reward here is great. You're looking at about an 18, maybe a 9 to a 2% down, 2.5% down. So you're looking at about a 3-to-1 to a 9-to-1, depending if this breaks out. This is a very good trade setup. This is a very good trade risk management wise. I would definitely take this trade. Unfortunately, on Coinbase, it only offers it to the USD pair, and I don't have any USD on Coinbase. So I unfortunately will not be taking this trade. But even MACD looks very flattened out. The weekly looks really great price action wise. We're actually in a huge bull flag right now. This chart looks really, really nice. So keep an eye out on this. QNT. Let's see, what else did I have here? Ooh, let's look at the ADA to Bitcoin chart real quick. Sorry I skipped this. So ADA to Bitcoin. I'm seeing this could be bad or it could be good. It's kind of hard to say. We are retesting our support. It looks like we're trying to form a double bottom. So you'd have your left side, your right side. We need to get above this 0.003 area, so we need to do one of these. And that would confirm the double bottom. That would make me very bullish on ADA. I mean, ADA's chart is already setting up for a bullish move upwards. It just depends on how is it going to perform against Bitcoin. So right now we've seen it go down against Bitcoin, but I mean, we had this huge run up in August. I mean, there was like a 5x in August. So this makes sense. We're cooling off. It's coiling up. We're right at support. This could be a great opportunity to start looking at ADA. Even if we break this line, I don't think that's the end of the world at all. I think there will be an ADA pump, but it might not be necessarily as strong. We really do need to see this support hold, definitely. All right, let's look at ENJ. ENJ, Engine Coin. Terry in the Discord, he pointed this out to me, and I've been kind of watching it recently. I wish I would have gotten in when he told me to watch it, but wow, this is a really nice looking chart. We had this kind of triangle and an inverted head and shoulders. You had your left shoulder, your head, and your right shoulder. We have the original breakout at 1.84. We kind of consolidated, back tested, and now we broke out at 2.26. Now we're at 2.42. Man, this thing's looking really bullish. Like even the price action, really, really bullish. This is probably going to do a nice run up. I wish I would have paid attention to it. I don't think it's on Coinbase, so I don't think I could have gotten in regardless. But ENJ, if you got in, very, very bullish looking coin, very, very bullish setup. I don't know if I would necessarily buy yet, just because risk management wise, we're right in the middle of the next support and resistance. But a pullback could be in play. I mean, we have RSI really, really overbought. We could come back down, retest 2.18, and then continue higher to the next zone. So if you're looking for ENJ or you're looking for a coin that's, you know, got some really nice bullish setup and looking really solid, look for a retest at 2.18. I think that'd be really good. It would allow a lot of these charts to cool off. Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of bearish divergence on the 4 hour. That doesn't mean it's going to crash, but I think a retest or some cool off would be very beneficial for ENJ. So again, if you're looking for alts, ENJ 2.18, very, very solid. Very solid. All right, let's look at Matic. So I had originally talked about this inverted head and shoulder. So you have your left shoulder, your head, and your right shoulder. We broke out of the neckline at 1.58. We retested the neckline, which is very bullish, at 1.44. And now we're continuing higher. We're seeing some really good price action as we're continuing higher. We actually broke out of the next resistance at 1.76, and now we're looking at 2.22 as the next resistance, which I had originally drawn. We're rejecting it. Matic, I wouldn't be surprised if it consolidated and popped higher, but again, retesting prior resistance or what's now support, still very bullish, and honestly, it could use that. Let's look at like a 4-hour. No, this thing could definitely still run. It definitely has room to run. Yeah, because the 3-day isn't even remotely overbought yet, and I believe the weekly is still. Yeah, the weekly. Oh man, the weekly. Look at that. It looks like a double bottom. Wow, that is a very good looking chart. Yeah, Matic looking very, very solid. We have our first bottom down here, second bottom here. Our neckline, regardless, is this 1.75 level, and we're very much above it. This is very, very good. We've also almost made a higher weekly close, so that would be again very, very bullish. Getting above the 2.22 level on the daily, though, very much needed if you were looking to buy a breakout. Let's see, Solana. Let's look at Solana. Sol, again, another very bullish looking chart. Originally, I don't know if I got this right or wrong, because we actually broke through the support and now we're back above. But ultimately, we just retested around this 175 area. This, again, looking like another kind of double bottom or bull flag. I mean, if you don't want to get too technical, we can just call it a bull flag breakout, or even... Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you can call it whatever you want, but we broke out, we retested our major support, and now we're continuing higher. Again, very good looking chart. We might consolidate for a little while until it busts up again. We're up, let's see, we're up about 50%, so cool off might be in play, but overall, Solana looking pretty good. We're breaking out. The whole point I'm trying to provide here, guys, is that alts are breaking out. Bitcoin's breaking out. Ethereum's breaking out. The total charts are breaking out. Everything's breaking out. Everything looks pretty bullish. Obviously, I'm kind of waiting for week's end, so Sunday, to really consider this very, very bullish. I want to see Bitcoin above 60K. I want to see Total 1 and Total 2 above their breakout points. I want to see things fully broken out, fully closed, fully geared up for just a motherload upwards of a rocket ship, moon ship, whatever ride to Candyland. That's where I want to go, Candyland. Speaking of Candyland, happy Halloween to everyone who just came in. I hope you guys go bobbing for apples, or bobbing for liquor, or bobbing for candy corn, or whatever you guys do on Halloween. Halloween's definitely a nice holiday to get out and drink and put on a costume and have some fun. So again, happy Halloween. I think I'm gonna be I'm being a greaser tomorrow, because my family's Italian and my girlfriend's gonna be like a woman from the 80s, something like that. And then tonight I'm being my cousin had a bunch of like gladiatorial armor. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's real armor too. And he just had like a bunch of it. It's leather armor. So I was just gonna wear a bunch of that and go out. So I'm gonna be a legitimate Roman. Maybe I'll post a picture or something. It's a pretty good one. I'll definitely have to show you guys what's up. But yeah, I hope you guys have some fun tonight. Get out, stop watching charts. Like, things are looking bullish. Put in a buy and stop watching. I mean, put in a stop loss too. Like, don't not have a stop loss. But let's carry on. Let's get this over with. So link again. This thing can run, absolutely run. We saw, I wouldn't necessarily call this an inverted head and shoulders, but we saw what kind of looks like a double bottom in here. Regardless, we broke up. We broke our kind of intraday support level. We broke macro trend line. We actually broke back below it yesterday, which was kind of scary to me. But now we're back above. I mean, this macro trend line could have been a little bit off. Could we have made it a close, and on close we just retested? Absolutely. I mean, maybe this one makes more sense, and that's okay. Regardless, this is looking pretty solid. Anything above $33 on Link, going places. Absolutely going places. We want to see above $33 to $35 on Link. I think if we get there, 42s in play, and after 42, I'd say all-time high, definitely higher. Link could definitely go to $75 easily, maybe 100. Again, it just depends what the rest of the market's doing. I mean, if Bitcoin doesn't close above 60K this week, that's going to be scary for a lot of retail. That's going to be scary for just traders like me. I don't want to see Bitcoin below 60K, where we've already broken it as a resistance and reclaimed it as support. We actually lost it for a day, and now we've reclaimed it. So I want to see us above 60, close the weekly above 60, and continue higher. That would make me very confident. But yeah, Link, looking pretty good. Nothing crazy yet. So this coin's probably coiling up. It looks like we have a lot of sideways movement, maybe even just like a big old triangle in here. But yeah, watch these white resistances. Breaking out of these white resistances is going to be very, very solid for this. Let's even look at a weekly real quick. Yeah, so, gotcha. This first white line matches up with the weekly resistance that I had drawn. You could use weekly or daily. I prefer weekly if more things are lining up. But yeah, if we close a week above 34, it's absolutely going to run. This is looking similar to the Matic chart, where we have this kind of like double bottom looking thing. Now, I wouldn't even call this a double bottom, maybe even cup and handle. That's what it is, cup and handle. So it looks more like a cup and handle, breaking the resistance at 33 on the weekly. That's your ticket to the Golden Kingdom. So I'm going to do a couple more, and then I'll answer any questions you guys have. It looks like we got a smaller crowd today. I figured so. It's Friday, Halloween. Figured people were getting out and about. So not expecting too many questions, but I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have. So let's look at Bitcoin Cash for cheese real quick. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash hasn't really done a whole lot yet. Not the worst looking chart ever, but not the best looking chart ever. Your first resistance I'd like to see break is 650. Kind of hard to find support here. I mean, could we come back down and retest this green line? Absolutely. This would be your macro support on the daily. So yeah, I think we could come back and retest it. We know that Bitcoin Cash kind of pops off towards the end of the cycle. I mean, it did here in March. It really ran. So I would say in about a month or maybe a couple weeks, definitely towards the end of the bull market cycle, will Bitcoin Cash pop off? Definitely. I think once Bitcoin Cash starts popping off, I'm going to look to definitely exit this market for sure, because it's historical. Bitcoin Cash always pops off last, and so does Litecoin. And then obviously we know that shitcoins pop off last, other than Shiba Inu, the shittiest of the shitcoins, just popped off. So when do I think the market will top? I think it'll top when it tops. I don't think there's a timeline. I thought we had topped at 65K in May. Nothing was really looking very bullish, so even on this rise up, nothing like price action wasn't very bullish. So this market has definitely defied a lot of aspects of TA, and that's okay. You know, it makes it harder to trade, especially for someone that uses my system. But historically, we top in December and January. So just going off historicals, December and January, could it go more? Yes. Could it go less? Yes. Could we top today? Yes. I mean, I don't think anything's certain, but historically the cycle top is in December or January, somewhere around there. Hopefully that helps you. You're gonna get it around $600 on Bitcoin Cash. Let me pull up Bitcoin Trash again. Yeah, $600. I mean, it's a little early. I would think that's a little early, but That's just me. I'd probably want to see 650. But if you're confident, then you're confident. I don't think this macro. I mean, we broke the macro line, but I don't know if this is really true. I mean, look how much gap is here. I don't know if this is as true as I want it to be, but it's just kind of consolidating. So this could consolidate for a really long time and just have a huge run. I don't know what those symbols mean, but Bitcoin is going ground. Did you mean Bitcoin is going to the ground? Because Bitcoin did have a breakout today, like a pretty nice one. So I don't know about that. Plus, if we hold 60K in the weekly, it's pretty bullish. So I don't know where you're coming with me with this information, but I hope you figure out whatever made you angry about Bitcoin. So sorry to hear that. All right, let's look at Litecoin, and then I'll take a look at some altcoins for you guys, for sure. Or some other altcoins I didn't cover. So Litecoin, similar to Bitcoin Cash, not really doing a whole lot. I know 196 has been a historical resistance for Litecoin, so breaking 196 is definitely a good move. Your next one's 232, and then 292, and then 389, which is the all-time high close. Ultimately, I mean, this chart's not looking too great, in my opinion. I think it's still got some time before it moves, similar to ADA. I mean, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, ADA, Link, all of these coins haven't popped off yet. These are the ones that I'm trying to explain. If you kind of missed out on the Bitcoin move or missed out on the big Ethereum move, by all means, Litecoin, Link, Bitcoin Cash, ADA, some of those have not popped off yet. Some of those they've hardly moved. So don't get so distracted into FOMOing into a coin that's up 20%. Look at these coins that haven't moved yet, that, every altcoin's going to move. We're all going to see movement in the altcoin space. That's how the market works, unless you're in some coin that no one knows about. But ADA, Litecoin, Link, Bitcoin Cash, these are all coins people know about. They're well known. They've been in the market for a really long time. And none of them have really moved. So these are your opportunities to make up for any of the gains you might have missed out on. Just watch them, chart them, take a screenshot of my chart if you'd like. I have no problem with that. Think of it as marinating. Exactly, Cheese. Think of these charts as marinating. That's a good point. ADA, Link, Litecoin, all of these that I've just discussed. I think even BNB. Yeah, BNB hasn't really moved. Well, it broke out today, so can't really say that. But it just broke out. I mean, this thing is now starting to move. So there are plenty of opportunities in this market to not catch a 20% green FOMO candle where you only make 1% or lose money. Don't look at the chart at the altcoins that have already popped off. Look at the ones that haven't. Don't get distracted by the noise and the hype of, Sheeb doing 2x over the last week or so. I don't care what Sheeb does. I don't care. It's already popped off. I wasn't in it. Like, the risk reward for me is not there. At some point, Sheeb's going to be worth 0. So I don't understand why there's so much hype and why people are FOMOing into this. Look for coins that have not moved. That is the strategy with alts. I believe XLM is one of them. Let me see. XLM just kind of does its own thing throughout this market. XLM, another coin that has not moved, which we've seen do a 7x. I mean, this thing did a 7x from the bottom. Yeah, I mean, guys, there are plenty of opportunities here. Plenty. Once this breaks 0.43, I mean, what's the next resistance? 73 cents? I mean, that's an easy 2x. So again, look for coins that have not moved yet. All right, now I'm going to take any questions. I got to go in like 15 minutes, but any questions you guys have? So this guy says 50K, go, go, go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Can I do analysis on DOT? Sure. DOT. Looks like we're kind of at that resistance level. Nice. Let's see. Is it weekly? Yeah, it's the weekly resistance level. So if you're not in DOT and you like DOT, I would buy on this week close. If we close above resistance, if we don't, we could definitely come back down. So I would wait for the breakout, maybe buy a little bit on a daily breakout, but man, this is some nice consolidation here. We see this leg up, nice consolidation. When this does break out, probably the next time it breaks out, I anticipate this moving. I mean, similar to the Ethereum chart, we had a leg up, consolidation, breakout. Going back to DOT here, we have leg up, nice consolidation, and now we're probably going to break out. So DOT, good call. This could be a definitely a nice breakout trade if you're looking for a nice breakout trade on DOT. Bart, hey Roman, big fan here. Can you look at stock WTRH if you have a chance? Big potential, I think. Thanks. So I don't really look at stocks, but I can try. RH. This one? Waiter Holdings. I'm just going to roll with it. Big potential. So the reason why I don't like stocks are because TradingView does them so weird. Like there are so many breaks. Let's just do like some quick support and resistance here. Wow, this is a massive double bottom if it breaks out. Massive. So let's see, we've got some resistance here. Got some support. I'd say like right around here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Stocks are a little weird. I don't know anything about this company. The stocks aren't entirely based off supply and demand, and also like we're in the crypto bull market, so I'm not too concerned about stocks right now personally, but you're looking at what is a potential massive double bottom. So if we do break this $5.50 level, yeah, this thing could definitely run for sure. Definitely to the next resistance level, which would be maybe $10 and maybe 14. It just depends. I mean, stocks are weird, man. I think I don't really like trading stocks because at any point, like the rest of the industry can just take whatever company down that you're invested in. So I prefer crypto. I think it's easier to trade. It's also 24/7. So if it's 2 a.m. and price goes down, my stop gets hit and I'm safe. So I can sleep knowing that I'm okay. There's less anxiety, less stress. That's just why I prefer it. But yeah, I mean, you're looking at a potential double bottom. I hope that's the right chart. Can you define bullish for noobs? Oh, sorry, I missed that. Bullish means that the market is consistently making new all-time highs. It's just pushing up. Bullish means up, bearish means down. So bullish is up, bearish is down. So just to show you, like on a Bitcoin chart, this is bullish and this is bearish. So bear, bull. There you go. Not too complicated. All right. Yes, thanks. Volume there. Yeah, there's some volume there, but I find that like price action with stocks is just so weird. Like it's very, very hard. Very, very hard. All right. I think I saw. I'm gonna do VT. I hope Luke's here. VChain. Another what looks like a Matic chart with the weird double bottom or maybe cup and handle. Man, if this thing breaks 0.156, it's going to absolutely melt faces for sure. VChain last run, I believe, did like a 40x. What is this? 0.09 to 0.28. Yeah, about a 30x. So could it do a nice little 5 to 10x? Yeah. I don't think it'll do another 30x. We're talking shorter time frame here, but anything's possible. Thanks for responding, huge fan. I have a huge fan in my room. Can I get a sign? Oh, it's Getsy. Oh. Yeah, I can sign you, dude, anytime. Anytime. All right. Let's look at a couple other things real quick. All right, let's look at Atom. This chart is so bullish. Nice bullish price action here. We see volume going up, price going up. Nice little consolidation zone, although the consolidation is 70%. A little weird, in my opinion. I mean, I wouldn't buy this until it breaks 44 or comes back down to 28, though. So, but Atom, nice price action at least. Very solid. Let's look at a week. Yeah, it looks like we're still kind of in that double top territory for Atom. I'd really like to see a weekly close above 44 to enter a breakout trade. Yo, what's up, O? Sorry for being late, dude. It's all good, man. We're wrapping it up, though. Oh, I didn't cover Doge yet. I'll cover Doge for you, dude. I got you. Let's do this. All right, where's Doge? Doge. Actually, I don't think that's the Doge I want. Here we go. Doge. Hey, you got your Doge breakout, man. You got your Doge breakout. Nice. Wow. Yeah, that was that crazy day. What did we go up like 30%? Wild. So yeah, nice little Doge breakout. Nice little Doge retest. Very solid. Could this go down a little bit more? Yeah, it could. If you're not in, I'd definitely look to load up around this back test of macro. What is now macro support. It was macro resistance. I think anywhere above this area, anything above 0.35 and Doge is rolling. I mean, this is a huge area of accumulation. We're looking at a massive double bottom here. So anything above 0.35 and Doge is going to run. Absolutely. So hope you get a little excited about your Doge there, O. Hopefully it runs, man. I'd love to see the boys succeed, especially on something like Doge. Could probably go to $1, maybe. Honestly, it kind of looks like the link chart. Let me pull up the link chart. So links, I don't have here it is. So link, this was the COVID crash, so I don't know if we really want to count that, but this is link's huge double bottom that it had. We just went back to all-time highs, basically. So, bam, like that. And now Doge is kind of showing the same thing. Let me find it. I have so many altcoins here, man. It's crazy. But yeah, we're looking at a huge double bottom. So we need to confirm it. We need to get above 0.35. I think once that happens, Doge to the moon. Doge to $1, I guess. Maybe. I mean, Doge is a very, very low cap coin. So, and it's a meme coin. So yeah, it absolutely has the potential to do whatever it wants, similar to Sheeb. So hopefully that helps. But I think on that note, guys, I've got to do some stuff for Halloween tonight. Got to put on a mask and run around and scare kids. So, you know, I don't hand candy out. I just like to scare kids. It's how I give back to my community. It's how I represent myself as a good citizen. So with that, I'm going to get out of here. I got to go get dressed. I got to take a shower. I think my girlfriend's upstairs. I hear her stomping around, so she needs me to get going. So with all that said, thank you so much for coming out to the stream. As always, please join our Discord. We have about 500 members. It's very quality. You know, we just post ideas and opinions. I mean, there's definitely some other discussion in the Discord as well, but very positive atmosphere, especially if you want to learn. Like me, myself, I've learned some new things and implemented some new things in my trading system. So very good place to learn. And as always, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate any support, any kind of feedback that you guys have. I put a lot of time and effort into my charts, so any kind of support goes a long way, and I really do appreciate it. And as always, be patient, use risk management, and good luck trading.